Good morning, Hit Nation, folks, folkettes, and everything in between and beyond. My name is Roy. I am the host of Happiness and the only person in the history of the internet who fully and wholeheartedly admits that he has no idea what he is talking about. And right now it's 10:34 a.m., so about 2.5 hours from tip-off of Game 3. As Ushida told me, the game that most matters in the beginning of a series is going to be Game 3, right? Because, any team is 0-2, the other team wins, they keep the series alive like the Magic did against the Celtics. I don't think the Magic stand a chance against the Celtics in a 7-game series, but there it is. It is a 7-game series. However, most teams that get down 0-2, they are going to be disqualified. And we don't think that we are eliminated in this case. And we don't think, I think most fans, a lot of fans, want to project a positive attitude, and I have nothing against that. I think they should. I don't think it's delusional. I think that to root for a team and not for another is already something that only makes sense, I guess, in a more theoretical way, I don't know if that's the right word to use, but I'm a fan of Miami because it just so happens that when I immigrated to the United States, I came to Miami. I'll be a fan of the New York Knicks or the Nets if I landed in Brooklyn or New York, in other areas of New York. So, it's not something that I can say, there's a scientific reason for that. No, I just came here. That's what happened. Same thing in Brazil. My father happened to like one team, and because he was my father, I liked that team. It's not, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it's not delusional to believe that your team can win any game, every game. What I think is wrong is to expect it, right? So, of course, we have some content. I don't think that this video is necessary compared to my last one. There's nothing new. There are no new injuries except for, Terry Rozier is not a new injury anymore. He's not playing, but I don't think he would have been playing anyway. I don't think that's a blow to us. Darius Garland should play today. He was questionable, but should play today. Now, what Garland said was exactly what kind of makes this new content and interesting, right? He said, pick on Tyler Herro and take care of the ball. I don't understand when players say things that are supposed to be, like, this is not a boxing match, right? We're not promoting something that needs to be sensationalist in absolutely any way. So I don't understand when players do this. However, in the Miami Heat, we do know also that what Jimmy Butler gave us the most was a dog attitude, right? And the fact that he would stand up for his teammates, and then the other teammates that were around would also stand up for him. Pat Riley called Tyler Herro fragile. He responded by giving his best season thus far, an all-star season. In fact, a 3-point contest winner as well, improved in every aspect of his game. But yes, Tyler Herro was never strong on defense. You need other players helping in the floor. And so when Darius Garland said pick on Tyler Herro says somebody who doesn't play defense shouldn't be talking about that. Right? Shouldn't be talking about how it is. But if he just said what the locker room says, right? If Garland just said what the locker room says, and that's the plan, maybe they want to throw us off. I don't know. I don't think that's the case. I really think Darius Garland just opened his mouth and said, yeah, that's basically what we talked about. Pick on Herro and take care of the ball. The Cavaliers don't need much help in that sense, right? They're not a team that turns the ball over a lot. We saw ourselves struggling with Bam not playing well in Game 2, not playing well in Game 1 either, but not playing well in Game 2. And, of course, Wiggins, who has thus far disappeared. So hopefully today we can protect home court, and hopefully today there is a chance that we can come up with the same hope that the Magic has. It could be false hope, but it's hope, right? You're down 0-2, you're down 0-3, you know the series is over unless you break that record, and nobody has ever come back from 0-3. But if you get to 1-2, then there is a chance. And even though I don't believe that we are going to the second round, as a lot of fans say it's, Heat in 6, Heat in 7. Go ahead and do that. Miami Heat is your team because of whatever reasons, and that you confidently believe, and blindly sometimes even, that your team has the capabilities that they haven't shown, right? My uncle, may his memory always be remembered as a blessing, used to say that it's impossible to be without having been, right? If you were not something, you're not just all of a sudden become it. You're not going to become a ballet dancer if you didn't practice ballet for many years, right? So the Miami Heat, throughout the regular season and throughout the first 2 games of the playoffs, have shown grit and fight, because honestly, after the second quarter in game 2, they definitely could have just let the game go and say, let's take care of it in Miami. But he actually got the game within 2. Nico's defense helped a lot. That's a guy I want to see him play more, not less. But yes, you want to make sure that down the stretch you have the best players possible available, and especially when the game is tight, you want to make sure that you have both offense and defense there, and that's what's complicated, because unfortunately we haven't seen that from Tyler Herro, and of course we want to see that from Tyler Herro as quickly as possible. In any case, I'm not going to make any predictions. I already said what I said. Hopefully we can do it. I don't know that we can. I don't know that we can. I really don't. I don't know that the Cavs just went off in 1 quarter and then kind of relaxed in the 4th. And that's what made our comeback more possible. I don't know if that's the case. What I know is that we did show some grit, some fight. And at the end of the day, they found ways to win, as they have been throughout the entire regular season. And we have been finding ways to lose. So that's just the way it is. We'll see what happens. Stay safe, stay dry, stay as happy as possible. It's very complicated world of ours. And Raph is going to be watching this at 1 or 2 a.m., I think. Right? In any case, stay safe, stay dry, stay as happy as possible. It's a complicated world of ours. And let's go Heat.